Hey everyone, it's Scott with YouGetRipped.com. What I want to do today is do another test on my little Fitbit friend here. And what I've done is I've taken my phone, which it syncs with, okay? So if you're looking to get a Fitbit Flex, it does sync with your phone. It needs to be a iPhone 4 or higher or newer. There's also a few of the Android and stuff like that. You can go right to their website and check that out. But anyway, it does sync to that. So what I'm going to do today is, because me and a buddy of mine, we're kind of testing this out. My buddy Jim Krill from YouGetRipped.com as well. He's my workout buddy who lives in Arizona, and I live in New York. So we kind of like work out together, kind of like doing videos like this. But anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to wear my Fitbit. Okay, and because it's on my wrist, I'm doing a lot of motion. I'm going to do chest and tricep workout. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Even on my warm-ups, if I'm back here going like this and I'm warming up my shoulders maybe or something like this, I'm sure that it's registering that. Now, if you're wearing a pedometer, it wouldn't be really registering that necessarily, because you'd have to be doing the up movement, down, up, and like this. Okay, but remember, and even Fitbit says this on their website, as long as you're moving, like me right now, as long as, like I'm talking, right? As long as you're moving and there's motion, then you're burning calories, okay? And that's really what it's all about, unless you're sitting still. Now, they have built it in that it's not on my dominant hand. My dominant hand is my right hand, my left hand is not. So if I'm drinking a cup of coffee or if I'm driving, whatever, it doesn't pick up on it. Now, you can also set it to the opposite hand. Let's say that you wanted to put it on your dominant hand, or not put it, not put it on your dominant hand, but basically say that you are, and then what it'll do is it'll be less sensitive, okay? Because if it's on your dominant hand, it's going to say, well, it's getting more motion or more movement, so let's not register it as easily. So you could trick it if you wanted to. I find that it's pretty darn accurate, and you know what? If I'm sitting here and I'm sweeping the floor or whatever, it's still movement, all right? And that's what I'm really concerned with. But for the most part, it's getting your walking, and that's really what we're after. But anyway, I wanted to test this out and see, after I do a workout, I'm gonna do some bench presses, do flat bench, incline, decline bench, a full workout. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to see exactly, I actually already took a screenshot of my phone to see how many steps it said that I started with and how many calories have burned, and then, or for the day, and then now we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. So this will be interesting to test it out and see. So I'll come back with you with the results, and we'll see what it says. All right, I'm back. I finished up. I made it. I did some rough numbers. I took 2 screenshots. I'm going to put them up on the screen right around now, and you'll be able to see the exact math. But the math that I calculated quickly was around 1,400 steps technically taken. Now, we know that that wasn't steps 100% because I was doing bench presses, I was doing inclines, I was doing extensions for the triceps, I was doing all that stuff. So that's considered movement, and that's considered a step because you're wearing it on your wrist. So some people would say, well, it's not calculating my steps then. Well, take it off while you're working out then. I like to look at it like that's movement. All right, that's how many times my body moved throughout the day, and that's really how I like to use it. Now, as far as calories go, it's telling me that I burned around 220 calories, but that's saying if I was to just walk those 1,400 steps, it's going to be around 220 calories. But we all know when you're under strain and you're working out with weights, you're burning more calories. I would probably add another 100 or maybe even 200 calories on top of that for my workout. Now, again, if you don't want to calculate your movement so much while you're working out, take off the actual band itself. I personally just want to keep it on so I know how much movement I have, and it just gives me a rough idea how many times I actually made a movement that day. Because again, it doesn't matter if you're walking or if you're doing this and waving, you're doing something, you're moving, you're vacuuming. It doesn't really matter. You are moving. But like I said, if you want to know all your steps, then you're going to have to either get the hip one that goes on your hip, and that'll give you probably a little bit better, but also this here, like I said, it gives you movement. All right, so I'm just going to throw the screenshots up again real quick, show you the numbers. And again, this is Scott with YouGetRipped.com, and this was a test for the Fitbit Flex during a workout. All right, so if you want to subscribe to our channel, just go ahead and do so. You can get more videos like this, or if you want more information on the Fitbit, just go ahead and follow the link below in the comments box below. Now I got to go fill up and eat something and go ahead and get my protein shake going. So catch you next time.
Now you get ripped.